I'm on Patreon, and Patreon is a platform where I will upload interesting videos where you can learn astrology. And this is an exclusive Patreon only membership videos where you will get some interesting takes on Vedic astrology, some interesting learning on Vedic astrology. Connect with me on Patreon and we will grow, and I will give you much more deep insights on Vedic astrology, and lot more secrets will be shared there. Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Venus and Jupiter conjunction is one of the most sought conjunction in Vedic astrology. If we talk about Venus and Jupiter, it means we are talking about two gurus, teachers, about two mentors. Venus is known as Daitya Guru Shukracharya and Jupiter is known as Deva Guru Brihaspati. So we can say that both of them are masters in their field. And the power of Venus and Jupiter is over the top, beyond comprehension in their respective fields. Their power is immeasurable for us. So definitely we are talking about material growth and spiritual growth. Jupiter and Venus are considered as highly beneficial planets, and they share 4 zodiac signs with each other. Taurus and Libra are Venus's zodiac sign, whereas Sagittarius and Pisces are the signs of Jupiter. When both the planets enter in the same sign, and if they come together within 10 degrees, then they create a very beautiful, a golden conjunction. And if it is in someone's kundli, their position becomes positive with moon or lagna, then they create a huge Raj Yoga. If you see that Venus is the master of luxury, love, creativity, extravagant life, relationships, it means all those things which can keep you in Maya. On the other hand, if we speak about Jupiter, he is the master of abundance. Jupiter is a planet of expansion, but Jupiter has high amount of Sattva Guna. And because it has Sattva Guna, the position of Jupiter is of a strict guru. On the other hand, Venus has the same perception for everyone. But if we are speaking about Jupiter, then he will take a test and he provide abundance of things, but only if he feels that you are a deserving student, unlike Venus. So this conjunction is very positive on one side. At the same time, there is a conflict of thoughts. And if we do not consider this conflict and keep on thinking that this conjunction will be really very good, just because both of them are positive, both of them are benefics, both of them will do good things to us, then it might be a mistake. It means we are not really understanding the complexity and understanding this completely. If I try to explain this briefly in a single line, then the Guru and Shukra conjunction is like knowledge of Maya, and how you use this knowledge of Maya will decide that what you will get from this conjunction. If you use this knowledge of Maya for attaining moksha, then it will become a Sattvic conjunction. If you use this knowledge of Maya for earning wealth, then it will become a Rajasic conjunction. And if you use the knowledge of Maya under the influence of Rahu for negative things, if you misuse the power, the money, if you have misused the gift that you have received, then it will become a Tamasic conjunction, even though both of the planets are Sattvic. That's why whoever has these two planets together in their horoscope or in the transit, then there is a need of a careful balance, because these two are ingredients like oil and water. Both have their own needs, their own qualities, and both of them play a vital role, but they don't mix with each other. Where Venus is the ruler of second house, Jupiter is the ruler of 12th. Where Venus is the ruler of 7th, Jupiter is the ruler of 9th. If Venus gives a family, then Jupiter gives moksha. If Venus gives vivah, marriage, then Jupiter gives you dharma. Now, dharma of vivaha or moksha from dharma, it completely depends upon how you take this transit. Between these two planets, which planet is dominating in your personal kundli? Who is sitting together to what? Who is in which nakshatra? It totally depends whether the planet is creating Rajogun, Tamogun and Sattvagun. So in this video, let's talk about how to understand these two planets when they sit together, how to gain maximum positive energy from them, and how to earn that abundance from here. But before that, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Hit the like button also if you like the analysis, and also comment your views and experiences in the comment section so others can benefit and gain experience from this conversation. For consultations, please drop me an email. All details are in the description box below. Let's start. Let's talk about Jupiter and Venus. Jupiter is a master of dharma. He expands the dharma. He teaches a person to walk on the path of dharma. So it is necessary that he has to have a strict nature. That is the reason of Jupiter being a dharma guru and ruler of dharma and moksha at the same time. Jupiter is the Swami of Dwadasha Bhav, the house of loss also. And if you look closely, that Venus's ultimate expression also comes in the sign of Jupiter, which is Pisces, the 12th house. Surprising, right? It means if there is a collaboration, a conjunction of Jupiter and Venus in the sign of Pisces, then it can create a Mahasattva Guna Tattva. This will be the beginning blessing of Mahalakshmi when Jupiter and Venus will be present in Pisces zodiac sign, and the person will walk on the Sattvic path. These planets provide abundance to you, both health and wealth. You just have to pay attention to only one thing. If any of the planet becomes weak, say debilitated, or it goes at the place which is Maranakaraka position, then the potency of this conjunction drops down because the other planet will start dominating. You have to keep a balance. If you use Jupiter and Venus's energy only to earn money, then it will only empower the Venus, which means you become the slave of Maya, wealth. While Jupiter will fill you with knowledge that how you will be able to do business, how you can achieve and grow in your career, how you can develop positivity with your creative power, which will give you a good life obviously, which will make you a person of high values, Venus can add tamogud. And you should not create that tamogud from this, because it will mean that you will gather a lot of negative energy. Why? Daitya Guru. Because Asuras are also wealthy. We have seen that Asuras were very rich. So here we are not talking about just money or wealth, we are also talking about the right usage of wealth. That's the balance between Jupiter and Venus. If you have this in your Kundli, then your horoscope has huge potential of earning wealth. And if this planetary conjunction is in transit, at that time if we worship Mahalakshmi, become Sattvic, then it can resolve problems regarding our wealth and it destroys the poverty. Also, if someone has Mula Nakshatra in his Kundli and Venus is in debilitation or Jupiter is debilitated, if there are some doshas in the Kundli, Pitra dosha, if there is a lot of poverty, loss of wealth, if there are a lot of loans. So whenever this transit happens, this conjunction is observed, when Jupiter and Venus comes in a positive association, that time you will have an opportunity to get the divine blessings and correct the doshas. When you will connect yourself with that divine energy, you can earn your wealth. Your poverty can be removed with the blessings of Goddess Mahalakshmi. Don't miss this opportunity. This opportunity only comes once in 12 years. Do you know when it will happen next? The next such Venus and Jupiter conjunction in Pisces will be in 2046. And this year it will start from 15th February. Keeping your act balance is very important here. Because if you don't balance the Jupiter and Venus energies, then both of them will have a collision between each other. And this will be like a collision between, say, matter and antimatter, which can be destructive. Because here Venus will attract you towards Maya, that's his karma, and Jupiter will attract you, drag you away from Maya and will try to push you towards Dharma, that's his karma. And in such cases, a person cannot understand that which path he should choose. Maya will attract towards itself, Dharma will pull towards itself, and then you can get torn or lost, can be trapped in wrong forces, can be attracted towards substance abuse because you need peace of mind. Now, why is this conjunction of great importance with respect to moon? You have to see moon for this. Because the moon is mind and mind creates perception of reality. And if moon is weak, it is in debilitation, then you have to watch Venus and Jupiter very carefully. Because if moon is, say, debilitated, then this design of energies can lead towards tamoguna. But on the other hand, if moon is positive, then this can lead towards sattva guna. This can lead towards positivity and abundance. So we must keep an eye on the way we use this energy, how we balance it. You have to be very careful on many parameters. Say when you create matter and antimatter in lab, carefully, the most important thing is that they should not collide with each other. Similarly, here we have to avoid collision. We should be able to streamline the energy which will come out of this unique placements, which we can only do through yoga siddhi with the help of rules, yoga. Without getting ourselves distracted, if we abide by the rules, then this conjunction can take us to different heights. Stability is needed here. This conjunction, this collaboration can help to increase, to earn immense wealth. But if we use energy in wrong way, one mistake, if we give importance to either of them more than required, then the other planet will become irritated and weak, and a duel will begin here. Then it will be converted into a Devasura Sangram, and that's the risk. Because see, any conjunction which has a positive quality, there is a possibility of that conjunction being equally negative. Because the thing which is positive, it can turn negative in equal proportion. It means, say, if we are at plus 1000 and I just add a minus sign, it will become minus 1000. It means it will start falling down with the same intensity. A calm vikar, corruption of desire, can also emerge here. So you have to keep this sattvikta in this conjunction. You need to be in company of Sadgurus. Satsang is very important here. Guidance is very important. Because we are already under the influence of Maya, right? Getting mukti from Maya is not that easy, but when Jupiter is showing us the path, showering us with knowledge, so we have to give some importance to Jupiter also. In fact, we have to maintain the balance. This conjunction makes you soft-spoken. This conjunction increases your intelligence. This conjunction gives you knowledge of both sides, good and bad, Maya and Dharma. Now imagine this, that you are meditating in a resort comfortably. This will be yoga of that type. In this situation, you're getting high on alcohol, smoking, speaking in loud voice, unnecessary partying. This can be negative, can bring diseases. There should not be an aspect or conjunction with Rahu, Ketu or Saturn with Jupiter and Venus. Otherwise, it can make that person greedy and lusty and can create overindulgence. A person can become overconfident, power hungry. In the beginning, this collaboration, this conjunction will provide you a lot of things, and later Jupiter's realization will slowly make you understand that you are already on the wrong path, and there is a possibility that you are already too late to turn around. Otherwise, whenever these two planets will come together, or if they are in your kundli, they will give you fortune, they will give you positive opportunities. They will improve quality of life in love, relationships and marriage. So you have to keep your character clean always. Behave in a polite manner with others. The emotion of togetherness can take you way ahead. One can even get a good married life. They can have a good profession, really good profession. They can have an opportunity to walk on the correct path. You will be successful in art and music. You will have the blessings of Mahasaraswati. And with the help of Ma Saraswati's blessing, you can be very popular, a popular artist. You can have a name, fame and success for yourself. You will be blessed with a beautiful child. You will get a lot of comfort. But if you indulge in this Maya, if you overindulge, then the same thing will turn to a problem, disease. Wealth will make you arrogant, and this will begin the downfall, the destruction. And remember, this conjunction can take you to immense heights, but it can make you fall on the ground at the same time from the same height. So the person who has risen because of this Jupiter and Venus combination, if you fall, then you will need more than one life to rise again. That is why whenever there is a conjunction between these two, whenever they are in your kundli, you should consider this as a very serious yoga. Power, but with responsibility. And you will need wisdom here. You will also become very choosy, where say when you have to choose a life partner, you will start, falling in love with knowledge, and you will be able to see knowledge in love. So you have to keep an eye that you should become an individual with high net worth, invoking Venus. At the same time, think what you can do for the society, invoking Jupiter. Balancing act. If this yoga happens in your Kendra or in Trikoda, that means 159 as trine, 14710 as Kendra, it is a beautiful Raj Yoga. If Jupiter and Venus have an understanding, then the expansion of Jupiter and artistic quality of Venus can make you a nice, expressive person, and it can be, in any form, artist, musician, writer. It is also important to keep an eye on Mars and observing Rahu, because Mars is the planet of desire, power. By understanding Mars, Moon and Rahu, we can figure out that this yoga is leading to what kind of guna, what kind of quality. Wealth will come, money will come, but if there is no meaning behind your wealth, then you will not be able to handle that wealth. Also, Jupiter is law, as well as it is a belief system, dharma. So a person can become a lawyer, fighter, or he can become a policy maker and spiritual person also. Here a person can become a guru, teacher, and a soft-spoken one. A person can get exceptional qualities of music. If a person has this in the 8th house and they have positive influence, they are in a friendly zodiac and positive nakshatra, then you can do deep research, attain excellence in medical science and art. But everything depends on what is positive and what is negative as per your horoscope. Now, generally, the conjunction of Jupiter and Venus will work in your favor, but if you don't create a balance between self-control and self-indulgence, then it will be a mess. You should read books. Be comfortable at your home and enjoy. This comfortable knowledge is what is the theme. You should also respect nature. Enjoy, respect, preserve nature. You should have a social life, but at the same time, you have to maintain a spiritual life also. Use your money in the right manner. Worship Goddess Mahalakshmi, and prosperity will naturally come to you. And no matter if it is more or less, whatever you have, respect it. Along with that, always help the poor. And when this conjunction happens in the sky, in the transit, at that time chant Mahalakshmi mantra. Now we also have to look here that if Jupiter and Venus starts fighting and if Devasur Sangram occurs, then what will we gain? We must ensure that the desire of Jupiter should not be against Venus and vice versa, otherwise it will be too bad. Venus can definitely consider Jupiter as his enemy, and some of the negative effects can be differences in point of view, clashes between partners, divorces, never-ending desire, a marriage becoming sour, even when there is everything in your life. So for having good luck here in this tricky combination, you have to keep an eye that none of them are behaving like malefic. And then it will make you generous, it will make you emotional, it will make you sensitive. You have to watch that if it is afflicted somehow, then you work on that and make policies, rules, and abide by the rules, do some sadhana. Lastly, if this conjunction happens in the 6th and the 12th house, for curing that situation, you should actually consult an astrologer, because there will be a lot of things that will be needed to study. Many parameters are there that will determine the effect. That what is the desire, what is the intent, and why they have become enemies of each other while they are together in your 6th and 12th house. If this conjunction falls in the 3rd house, Venus will be slightly powerful if I compare both of them. And if it is in the 6th house, Jupiter will be slightly powerful if we compare them to each other. They are strongest in Pisces, and if it is in good bhavas. So that was it. This conjunction will happen on 15th of February. Very important conjunction. Last year it happened in the same time in the month of April. But because of the Saturn movement, half-hearted movement from Capricorn to Aquarius, you did not see the proper result. But this time, it's very, very powerful. Next, it will reoccur in 2046. Use this conjunction in your favor. And if you have in this horoscope, it really is a powerful position. Use it wisely. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, namaste.